We're going to start with that clash outside the immigration courthouse in San Francisco. It comes as ICE agents continue to show up for routine immigration hearings, then detain people after their appearance. While this isn't the first time they've been met with protesters, today's confrontation was much more aggressive on both sides. NBC Bay Area's Tom Jensen joins us live from San Francisco with the details. They've been met with protesters.
Look at her in the red hat. What the fuck is she doing out there?
Detain people after their appearance. While this isn't the first.
Liberal white people aggravate me so much. Liberal white people aggravate me so much. Oh my God. Y'all just be doing anything. Y'all are out there with, what is that? Is that a hockey helmet? What is that, an ice skating helmet? What are you doing? The dude in the blue. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, bro? Oh my God. I have white liberal fatigue, bro. Honest to God, bro. You got a bike helmet on, man? What are you doing with a bike helmet on in front of the immigration office? Y'all ain't got nothing better to do? Look how stupid y'all look. Y'all need to start holding yourselves.
Immigration hearings, then detain people after their appearance.
What are you doing?
While this isn't the first time they've been met with protesters, today's confrontation was much more.
Y'all just be doing anything. Y'all so stupid. Y'all aggravate me. You aggravate me to my core. You aggravate me to my soul. Especially white liberal women. Ugh. Y'all just be there. You be hoping to get hit. You just be there trying to get yourself in a situation, bro. Get on my nerve, man. And these are the type of women that y'all keep on trying to date. Keep on trying to convince me that's so good, that's so submissive. They stay in the house, they do what you say. This woman right here with the red hat on.
Immigration hearings, then detain people after their appearance. While this isn't the first time they've been met with protesters, today's confrontation was much more aggressive on both sides.
What are y'all doing? Ugh.
NBC Bay Area's Tom Jensen joins us live from San Francisco with the details captured on camera. Tom.
They sure were. And Janelle, this was unlike anything we've seen out here before. And we've been here since the beginning of June. This was a physical confrontation that pushed through the streets of the financial district for several blocks, ended with a gun drawn, and it all started in that doorway right there. Protesters blocked the courthouse doors as ICE agents attempt to remove a man they've detained inside. A man, we're told, who had just appeared for a routine immigration hearing. They forced their way through the protesters and pushed the man they're detaining into a van. But the crowd moves with them, including several protesters who threw themselves on the hood of the moving van.
Look at these people. Don't ever say nothing else about black people if you're a white liberal.
With them, including several protesters.
Look at these idiots. Look at them. Oh man, this junk is so dumb. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing ever. Look at that. Look at this foolishness. Oh my God. This is in San Francisco. Somebody said, where is this at? This is in San Francisco, y'all. This is in San Francisco.
Who threw themselves on the hood of the moving van. As some agents climbed into vehicles, others walked from one courthouse to another with protesters following step for step. As agents reached the second building, another confrontation, including an agent throwing a man to the ground, and then a gray sedan pulls up. The crowd dispersed after that federal officer stepped out carrying what appears to be an assault rifle. A man who has been operating an information table for migrants outside the courthouse describes the chaos.
You could just see the ICE guys going wild with the batons and like pushing through the crowd, grabbing people's bikes and using them to hit people and stuff.
Oh, you're victims now. You're victims now. You know, I've never seen more people that are victims than white liberals. I've never seen people that intentionally put themselves in front of a car to get ran over than white people. If I ever catch a black person doing some dumb junk like that, we gonna have a problem. Let them have this shit. Let me say something for black people. And this is for the black liberals, all right? Because I know that it ain't no conservatives out there doing no dumb shit like that. This ain't what we do. For the black liberals, because you can't tell white liberals nothing. All right. I know that it's a lot of white people that have separated themselves from the traitors of America. And so let me say something to the black liberals that always feel compelled to follow white liberals to do stuff that they're not supposed to do. Stand down. Stand down. This ain't you. This ain't your fault. I know that y'all vote the wrong way. I know that y'all do dumb shit. I know that you don't necessarily take care of your kids. I know that you may not even be able to vote because you may have a felony or two. I know that you be simping for women, but for this issue in particular, this ain't even you, big dog. I bet not catch one black person jumping on the minivan, jumping on the town and country minivan, trying to prevent an illegal migrant from getting deported back to where they came from. Stand down. Stand down. This is no reason for us to even be having this conversation. If I see one black liberal that is jumping on a car or is getting tossed from the police and putting yourself in harm's way for no reason, I'm gonna bring you to the front of the congregation. I'm gonna have to find out who you are and where you are. This is a white liberal thing. This is something that they do regularly. They want to be you. They want to be what you say that you are so that they can feel your pain. They want to be freedom riders. They want to get car bombed. They want to be victims. They love victimhood. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna lay in the grave with you and get dirt put on me. That is a white person thing. They like voluntarily putting themselves in harm's way. They love falling into the grave and oh my God, just bury me with them. That is their thing. That is a cultural norm with white people. They love to suffer with you. They want to go to some foreign country and put themselves where they know that it's a huge civil war happening in some African country, and they want to be the only pale face out there jumping around. We came out here, we waited for the last plane, and I decided not to get on a plane, and I'm just hoping that they come and risk it to come and save me. And then you got to send in a whole motherfucking military platoon, millions of dollars of resources to save one pale face. You got to get the Americans out, but you could have left a long time ago. I just wanted to come over here. I can't believe the way that they're treating African babies. So you can adopt them and then turn them into girl boys over here in the United States of America. Now we got a missing helicopter pilot. You got snipers all on the roof trying to protect you. People getting maimed and injured because you couldn't take your punk ass and get on a plane and come on back to America and do what you're supposed to do. You always on some mission. Always trying to solve for some problem, but making it exponentially worse. We got to go and see what the Aboriginals in this remote village in the Amazon that has never seen people before. We got to go and give them some food. They was doing just fine without you. They were doing just fine without you. Everybody was cool. Everybody's cool. Whatever it was that they was doing, they was walking around with their dicks out. They was having a good time, climbing trees, eating coconuts, and fighting monkeys. Let them motherfuckers do what they got to do. You don't have to go over there and give them no Christianity for them. You don't have to preach to them. You don't have to teach them the Bible. You don't have to disrupt their country. You don't have to destabilize things so you can steal minerals from under their country. You don't have to take everything from them. You don't have to be helpful and then capitalistic at the same time. They don't want you. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna do this mission. We're gonna build churches over there. Leave them motherfuckers alone. They're not interested in what you got to offer no more. We listen. White people. Shout out to all of my white people. I love you. I rock with you, but everybody needs to be held accountable for their decisions. Leave people alone. You don't have to fall over and do everything. You don't. You don't. Just chill. Go home. Go home, bro. Real talk. Go home. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Look at the babies. Why you always got adopting African babies? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Somebody explain that to me in the chat. Give me a second. Why do white people adopt African babies? What is it about super dark babies that just compels you to want to raise them and somehow give them some form of femininity, some black male child and give it femininity? What is it about black babies that do it for you? Why don't you adopt a Latino baby? How come y'all don't adopt Latino babies? How come you don't adopt Hispanic babies? Or when you don't go and get you a Mexican kid? How come you don't go and get you a Venezuelan kid? They always going to Africa. Why they always going to Africa? What's up with that? What is these African babies that y'all like so much? Why? And I'm curious. I genuinely Yeah, they get Asian kids. Facts. They do get Asian kids too. They always getting them an Asian kid. Some kid from Vietnam. That kid probably was meant to make some shoes. That's it. Nope. You want to bring them over here. And so now they wearing all of the fashion and they hanging out with Charlize Theron and they trying to find their identity and they got big glasses on and bell bottoms. No, that kid was supposed to be over somewhere and he's supposed to be making t-shirts. That's what his life is. No, but you got to rescue him. If we save one baby, that's why I was talking to Darnell about the other day, and I was telling him how I saved him. Every time that I seen a white man on TV, and he said, "Just give 20 cents a day, 50 cents a day," and inflation, and eventually they got up to like 75 cents a day. It was some white man on a mission, and he always had on a blue jean shirt and some blue jean pants and some boots on. Blue jean shirt, blue jean pants, and then in a couple scenes he'll have on a wrap around his face. It's so harsh over here. And look at these children. And you see the flies go in and out of his eyes and stuff like that. And y'all got to go get them. Always something. Always something. You over there begging me to send 50 cents a day. Nigga, get your punk ass over here back in America. We gotta go and get martyred over somewhere, and because we know that they don't like us, but we're gonna die for it. Stop. Gotta go over to Africa. Figure it out. Go on a mission. You looking for that D. That's what you looking for, nigga. Now they over here protesting, standing on cars, and fucking falling over.
Batons and like pushing through the crowd, grabbing people's bikes and using them to hit people and stuff.
Even before the larger confrontations began, a San Francisco man who was on his way to work says he was hit by an unmarked ICE SUV in a crosswalk.
Can I have his badge number? And
look at him. Can I get his badge number, please? I want your badge number. Don't you know that we don't even put on helmets when we ride our bikes? We just get on the bike and we just go. That's how I know that you're a liberal, because conservatives, we just suffer. We get on our bikes when we was little kids. We used to just fall over, scrape our knee, and get back up and just keep on bleeding. Every time I see one of you motherfuckers in San Francisco with a flannel shirt on, he got a flannel, a sweater, and a helmet on. Hey, I want your badge number. Now. Badge number and what precinct you're at. Got your helmets on though. Make sure you're safe when you're riding your bikes, just in case. Give me the badge number ASAP.
Name?
He says he now plans to take that agent to court.
I was in the crosswalk. That's my zone. I was a pedestrian in the intersection.
And the
I
confrontations
can't
were
believe
not
you just walked into my zone. I was in a crosswalk. I didn't do anything but fall into your car and you hit me as a result of it.
limited to protesters and agents. Another San Francisco driver who got out of his truck to yell at protesters said he's tired of demonstrators constantly blocking traffic.
All white people. It's all white.
Protesters said he's tired
of
demonstrators constantly.
Look at them. It's all the same people. Every single day. You coffee shop, latte drinking, avocado toast having, super liberal, bull nose ring wearing liberals that are running up and interrupting traffic and slowing people down from getting to work every day.
Blocking traffic.
People can't get to work and be a normal person. That's what I'm upset about.
The ICE information table organizer says that inconvenience is nothing compared to what he believes these detainees are facing as they try to legally apply for citizenship or asylum.
They're doing everything they can to be here legally. And for following the procedures, they're getting abducted.
We still do not know why that man was detained.
So fatigued at y'all. So fatigued. So fatigued. So aggravated. Never there when you need them for the right reasons. Always there when you need them for the wrong reasons. Always there when you need them for the wrong reasons. Never there when you need them for the right reasons. Fucking liberals. Just annoying.